Hey Flosstube, this is Jordan, Tattooed Stitcher. Welcome back to my channel. It's a channel about cross stitch, where you can see my projects and things that I've been working on. And excuse my appearance today. I do have makeup on, but the hair is a bit. I was wearing a hoodie before too, and that was not the vibe. So I put on a nice sweater, but here we are. So I have yet to find the best stitching spot in my, or not stitching spot, filming spot in my house. And so we're just trying out a bunch of random places. Right now I'm in my kitchen, and it's dirty. It's really dirty. But this is my stitching spot. I got a Lowry stand and this like iPad tablet clamp thing. Holds my iPad, and it's like, there's a really big shift over window right behind, so I get pretty good light during the day, but the light during the night is absolutely wretched. And like I just cannot find a clip light that has a long enough neck that like works. So I ordered like just a little tiny floor lamp off Amazon to like hopefully stick behind the couch and like shine down on my project and give me some better light. So the second it gets dark outside, which is like 4:30, 5, it's impossible to see. It's so dark. And that lamp is crap. It doesn't put out any light. It's like way too low. Anyways, wow, what an intro. Sorry. I hope everybody had a great December and you ate all the things and you baked all the things and you stitched all the things and you had a wonderful, relaxed and calm and joyous holiday season, whatever you celebrate. And we are now in the new year. It's January 5th, 2023. I think that's the first time I've ever said the date on here. New year. And it's not gonna be new year, new me over here. It's gonna be new year, let's survive this year better than last year. That's the only goal. Better than last year. That is it. No goals for me other than that. But I hope you've set lots of goals. I've been really loving everybody's whip parades and their plans for 2023. And I'm always like, yeah, let's do it. Whipco, you know, all the things. No starts. And I cannot set stitching goals. I just can't do it. I don't stick to them. I'm like rearing to go for a month or two, and then I just fall off, peter off. At this point in life with my children, our schedules, whatever stitching time I get is the best time. And I'm gonna stitch on whatever my heart desires because my stitching time is limited. So no plans for 2023. I think in my last video I said I wanted to focus on Miras, and I do, but I don't wanna force myself to stitch on one. I'm just gonna keep one in a Q-snap, like a different one maybe every month, and just keep it in the Q-snap the whole month. And even if I get 4 strands in it the whole month, that's 4 more strands than used to be, right? Progress is progress. And I'm not like a stitching for finishes person. I don't really care. I am a progress. I love to start. I love progress. I don't really care super badly for finishes, which is funny I say that considering what you're gonna see in my stuff. So, oh, I can't put my foot on that. So December was good. Parts of it were good. Thanks for everybody who wished my son a happy birthday. He had a wonderful birthday. I'm assuming he said it was great. So we did that. We had my son's birthday, and he's 8 now, and I can't believe it. It's insane. Time is a cruel mistress. What else did we do? My daughter had a little Christmas dance performance. It was really cute. I don't like to edit these. If I put a picture in, I will. If not, just imagine her in a Santa hat and a pink or red skirt. It was really cute. So not much other than that. We had a long Christmas break from school. It was like 2 weeks, maybe a little more. And the last day of school, my son came home with a fever of 103. So we spent the first week of Christmas break with the flu. And when I tell you, I have never been so sick. I have never been so sick. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how sick I was. I spent 3 days on the couch with a fever ranging from 101 to 104. And I was dying. I was convinced I was dying. I said, Lord, take me now. And I just wanted to go. I wanted it to be over. It was horrible, horrible. My husband had to take a day and a half off work because I could not function. I could not take care of anybody. I was dead. So that was really fun. And I'm still suffering with like after effects of that. I have like, it feels like I have water in my lungs, and I will have a random like, oh, there's fluid in my throat. I have to cough. And usually at night is the worst, but man. So we all had a fever except my husband. He never got sick. The baby got sick, but her fever never went over 102, and they got her on Tamiflu pretty quickly. So she got better much faster than me. I by far had it the worst, and Axel probably the second, but so that was lovely, really fun. I don't know what it is. It's been 8 or 9 or more years since I've had the flu, and like the fever parts and everything is horrible. The actually being sick part is horrible, but the recovery after is intense. Like I have never felt so weak and physically exhausted in my life. Like even to now, I still have pretty low energy, not nearly as bad. Like I could barely go up and down the stairs for days or wash the dishes for days. It was insane, really insane. So I'm glad we're mostly over that. And then it was Christmas, and that was great. Got to see a lot of the family and all the things. Every year I'm like, I am not spending all day cooking and cleaning. And then every year I end up doing it, and I hate it. I just want to like sit and do nothing and play and chill out and eat on Christmas. I don't want to cook, and I don't want to clean, and I don't want to be in the kitchen all day. So I don't know. I've got to figure something out for next year because the buck stops here, okay? Generational women in the kitchen all day on a holiday needs to stop in here. I'm not going to do it anymore, she says in January. So we'll see come December. I want to find I heard somebody say they ordered all their Christmas dinner from a restaurant, and I'm like, I need to figure out who does that around here because it sounds amazing. I will pay any money, any amount. So yeah, New Year's was quiet. We just stayed home. We don't usually stay up late, but we actually did stay up late in our beds. I was reading, and I don't know what my husband was doing on his phone, TikToking. And we were like, hey, it's 1 minute till midnight. We made it. And then there's fireworks all around in my neighborhood. So that was fun. And then New Year's Day, what did we do? We went to my mother-in-law's house for dinner and played games. So yeah, pretty chill. I think that was all. Yeah. So now that I've rambled forever, 8 minutes. I usually save that for the end. Apologies. Let's get into cross stitch. So I will show you the whips that I worked on in December, and we'll start with, I'm not going to take it out of the Q-snap. I'm sorry. You'll be able to see most of what I stitched. My first whip is Puppy Bakery by Soda Stitch. The lighting is kind of washing it out. Oh my gosh. Look at all my needle minders, first of all. I have an addiction to like the cute things. So December, I stitched this puppy and this table and this table and the floor, and I'm starting on, and the window. Basically all this I stitched in December. No, I didn't stitch this in December. This is just maybe the last couple days of December. New Year's Eve is when I picked this up. So I've done all of this since New Year's Eve. What's today? The 4th? Jeez, it's kind of a lot. So I'm working on this puppy right here. And then there's one more puppy right here. And then this project is done. Oh my gosh, but it's so cute. This is part of my haul, by the way. This little donut. Stop it. That's the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen. I got them off Etsy. The shop's name is Projects Half Done. and he makes them to order. So if you order it and think it's coming tomorrow, think again. But so cute, so cute. I got another one I'll show in my haul. But yeah, I'm loving this project so much. Like, just, I love it. I'm gonna be really sad when it's done. So I'll just have to start another one. But this is stitched on 28 count, hand dyed by Rolanda. That was gifted to me from Amber. Her channel is Rogue Mama Stitcher. And we are both stitching this together. We started it for her birthday in November. Probably gonna be one of my fastest finishes ever of a project this size for sure. So yeah, there's that one. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. My counters are so dirty, I don't wanna put it anywhere. And the other project I stitched in December was a new start, and it was the Doreen Jones Advent Calendar, Christmas Advent Calendar. I started it after watching Jamie. Her channel is Crafty Gaming Jamie. She was also stitching this in December, and I thought, I'm doing that. And then I got the flu, and I was doing so good, keeping up every day. I was doing so good. And then I got the flu. So there are 3 blank spaces in here where I was dying on the couch. And I will be finishing them this month. So I will have this finished this month. I also have a goal to finish Puppy Bakery this month. So by next video, I will have 2 finishes. Yes. So this is stitched on a 32 count Lugana. I believe it's called Ophelia. It was a color and cotton fabric of the month from a while ago. And this is where I am. Colors are really washing out in this window. Oh, look how cute. Seriously, that is like the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen. I love it. I love it so much. So I just have 3 days to finish. This one is like a squirrel holding gifts or something. And then this one is a snowman with a top hat, and then this one is a candy cane. So 3 more to go, and I can usually get 1 done a day if I have a lot of stitching time. But like I stitched, I was behind these 3 days, and I stitched all 3 of those in 2 days. So, I mean, they go pretty quickly. Some of them are more stitch heavy than others, but yeah, that will be a finish for January for sure. And then the other project I stitched on, ooh, sorry, camera bump. The other project I stitched on in December was a new start, Tree Bears. I think I showed it in my December video because I started it. So I think you've seen it. It's stitched on a 32 count Mint Splash Lugana by Zweigart, and I'm stitching it 1/2. And this is where I ended the month. Didn't quite finish one of the bears, but the advent calendar really took a lot of my time. By the time I'd finished the 1 day, I only had like some evening time to stitch left. And so this just didn't get as much time. But I did reach the edge just about. Oh my gosh, I have a neighbor in the backyard. He's probably like, what is happening in there? Just don't look over here. This is embarrassing. He has horses in the back, and so he's out doing horse things and right in my backyard. Anyways, so that's where I got to on that one. I probably won't pull that one out until closer to Christmas next year because I'm the seasonal stitcher. And this is one of my Christmas gifts. This cute bag. Look, it's like cross-stitched fabric. This is gifted to me from my friend Amy for Christmas. Love it. Okay, so those are all the things I stitched in December. We are 4 days into January. Maybe I stitch on this the last day or 2 of December. I can't remember. But the only other thing I put stitches in, that's a lie. One of the other things I put stitches in was Ophelia. This one, when I put it in the Q-snap, I remembered why I put it away, because this spot that I'm in is horrific confetti, and it's really obnoxious when you just want to stitch and just go, but you do 4 stitches, stop, 8 stitches, stop, 12 stitches, stop, 2 stitches, stop. It makes me absolutely insane. So she's gonna stay in the Q-snap all month, and I figure whatever I get done on her in the month is more than what she had before. And so what have I done? I did this dark color, I finished this white color, and then I've done all of this here. So like the bottom of her hair, these browns and grayish colors, and this dark gray here. So that's all I've done. But again, like this little section right here, there's a flower, one of these pink flowers, flower and a flower. And those flowers, look how little they are. And there's like 8 colors in them, and it's really obnoxious to stitch. They are beautiful, but not my favorite to stitch. So that's where she is as of right now. Hopefully by the end of January, she has some pretty good movement on her, because she is stunning when she's finished. I love the conversion that I'm doing. So that's where that is. And I have another new start. I started it with Amy. We had a stitching day, and I started it. I'm getting some messages. Excuse me. I started it on our stitching day we had over Christmas break, and my iPad's over there. Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause. Hold please. I'm back. Hopefully that is a seamless transition. I have my iPad. Totally forgot. Okay, so my other new start, and the last new start I did of 2022 was the Queen Mermaid. I have had her ready to go to start, for months. And I couldn't settle on a fabric. I was undecided. And even now my fabric I chose, I'm kind of like, we'll see. It's one of the Pole Stitches ones that I bought that I probably showed in another video. And I don't have it here, or I don't have any of my new fabric that I bought from Pole Stitches that I got for Christmas, because they're all at my mother-in-law's house. She said she would serge them. Just for information, if you order fabric from Pole Stitches, it is not serged, which is highly irritating to me, because who has a serger? Like, I know one person that has a serger. So they're all at her house to be serged. So I do not have them with me. I'll show them in my next video, and I'll show her in my next video. So yeah, those were all the whips I worked on. I plan to finish, like I said, Puppy Bakery and the Advent calendar, and then get some work on Ophelia in January, and that's as far as my plans go. So now we can do like my Christmas gifts, what I was given, and I do have 2 favorite things to show. So let's go into things that I bought myself. I bought some new patterns, PDFs. These aren't the greatest images, but I bought this one from Soda Stitch. Look at that little kitty. I've seen this one stitched a few times, and it's very cute. These pictures are really bad. And then I bought Yoga Cats and Cat's Bakery. I might start Yoga Cats when I finish Puppy Bakery. And then I bought, it's called Tea Time. It's so cute. I'd like to put it in my room for me and my husband. So I bought those PDFs, and I think I bought one other PDF. And my iPad's gonna go really slow. When I bought some more Rolanda fabric. Oh, I have a problem, people, because I have some to show here too. My husband loves it. He loves it when I spend all our money on cross stitch. And then I bought this pattern. What is her name? I can't remember if it was Nightmare Before Stitchmas or somebody else. There are two Flosstubers, Nightmare Before Stitchmas and another one, and I cannot remember her name, her channel name. I just watched her Whip Parade, and they look so similar. I cannot tell their channels apart. I cannot tell their channels apart, and I feel horrible, but one of those ladies, one of those gals stitched this, and she hated stitching it, but it is the cutest thing. It's so cute, and it was on sale for $2. $2? I couldn't say no. So those are the PDFs I bought. And then I also bought the new Bella Filipina from Leslie, Under the Sea Fabrics. My lighting just gets really weird. Magwan. She's so cool. Look at her tattoos. Duh, I mean, I had to. Wow, this seems really dark. The sun went away. So we'll finish up here. So I bought Magwan from Leslie, and I bought it with all of the stuff. The treasure braids, the water lilies. I've got like a glare. I'll try to shift it a little bit. And then the beads. And I've never stitched a Bella. I only own one other Bella. And I opened this one up and I looked at the patterns, and how do y'all stitch these? Like, I'm so intimidated to stitch this that I don't know if I will ever start it, because it is no joke. It's humongous, confetti heavy, bead heavy. It stresses me out just to think about that one. So part of my other haul was I have an Omnique Quantum scroll frame, but it is absolutely humongous, and I never use it because the rods are huge. My Lowry can't even hold it. So for part of my Christmas, I ordered 2 new sets of the rods in different sizes so that I could fit a 17-inch piece of fabric and have no, like, just have it be 17 inches, like the size of the fabric. And I might start this one and keep it on scrolls and just bead as I go. Sharky Stitcher, Lori Sharky Stitcher, I think she has done somewhere. She like beads as she goes. I know she does it with chatelaines. She puts like a felt or something as she rolls it so that beads don't like get crushed or anything. So I might have to try that with this one, beading as I go and just keeping her on scrolls, because the volume of beads is absolutely insane. Insane. I don't know how you guys stitch all these Bellas. Give me all your Bella stitching tips, because it's super intimidating. Oh, okay. So then I bought, so I'm part of Leslie Under Sea Fabrics monthly fabric club, but I don't pay for every single one because I don't pay for the ones that I didn't want. And I did not think I paid for this one. I must have, because it's here, but I didn't want this one because it's like, it's really disappointing. It's Nephthys. I don't know what month this was because she's really behind on her months. This could be November, but it's like a blue with some brown splotches. Not real impressed. And I didn't think I got it. So I don't know. Maybe my husband accidentally paid the PayPal invoice or something, but there's that. And then I bought 2, not including the ones that are in the mail on their way to me right now, hand-tie by Rolandus. They don't have names. This is they're both 28 count Lugano. And they're amazing. They're so good. Can you see? I can't tell if you could see. Hopefully Kelly's not washing out too bad. Stop. It's amazing. Oh, so good. And this other one is pretty similar. I didn't think it was that similar, but it's got more of the lime green in it. Obviously, soda stitches are going on these. But like, I wish you could see that better. It's really washing out in this light. Oh, they're beautiful. I have a problem, people. I'm addicted to buying fabric. And then they're so pretty, I can't bring myself to stitch on them. So that's another problem. I think that is everything I bought myself. Oh no, this is what I bought with my Christmas money. And I got these from Michelle Rudy. Farm Girl Dry Goods is her shop. And I don't know if you watch her channel, Farm Girl Dry Goods. She doesn't upload that often, but she uploaded a Christmas one and it was so good. This is not stuff I stitch very often, but occasionally an urge will get me and I will want to stitch on like primitive type things. And for some reason, this pattern is not on 1, 2, 3 Stitch, and like some of these patterns that you can't get, like I could only find on her shop, so I don't know. This one is Merry Old Soul. She was stitching this on like a 40 count or 46 count or something, and he was really tiny and he was so cute. Look at the candy canes in the sock, the snowman sock. Oh, his eyebrows. He's so cute. And he's not that big, 80 by 110. So cute. So I got that one. And then I also got Rudolph and Friends. And then I got Santa Stops Here. When I saw this one, I was like, yikes, that's a big house. But I also love it. I love the candy canes and the wreath. Are those French knots? If they're French knots, I'm gonna replace them with beads. Look at the candy canes in the tree. And my mother-in-law is stitching Christmas at Hollyberry Farm right now. And she's doing the roof. It's fancy floss, but she's stitching it in a diamond pattern all across the roof. And it's absolutely stunning. Stunning. So I plan to do that with this roof. And also, wow, I'm just name dropping today. Sorry. Leah Noel, she's used to be called the Aviatrix Stitcher, but now her channel is called Rhubarb Patch Studio. She showed her in her whip parade, which is amazing. She showed a thing she was stitching that was like a brick wall, and she was stitching every other brick was regular crosses, and then every other brick was like a plus sign cross instead of an X. And it made the brick like pop, and it looked like real brick. And I was just like, what? So I'm gonna do that on this brick too. Because I think that brick might be all one color. I could be wrong, but stitch one color in the plus and one stitch in the cross, and like, just sounds so fun. It's like doing specialty stitches without doing specialty stitches. And I got just a few of the ones that I knew I did not have. And I liked how these two use the same floss. So that was kind of fun. So yeah. Now, Christmas gifts. I hope this video isn't that long. My neighbor's still out there, by the way, watching me make a fool of myself. I was given a gift, Happy Mail, from Amber, Rogue Mama Stitcher. She spoils me, everybody. If you could have a friend as good as that. She sent me this adorable Snow Globe Mill Hill kit. It's like super tiny. It's so cute. Like, that's really manageable. I could stitch a Mill Hill that's that small. He's freaking cute. So this one's gonna have to be part of my plans for Christmas time, December-ish. Well, I guess it's winter. We're still in winter. I'm gonna be in winter until May, people. I could stitch this still. Thoughts. And then she sent me, and I don't know, she just read my mind or something, but I have had these stationery packs on my Amazon wish list for like a few months. And they are the cutest kawaii like letter stationery sets. These are the ones that I've had on my wish list. Like, look at the strawberries. Oh, it's not focusing. Ah, look at how cute. They're reading. got a bobo. So cute. I'm gonna have to send her a letter. I'll send you all a letter. Too freaking cute. And then like a whole stack of stickers. The like kawaii stickers. I don't know. Maybe a lot of people don't know this about me in my real life. I love kawaii. Kawaii anything. It is the cutest stuff I've ever seen in my life. I'm obsessed. And I love it. And maybe it wasn't cool to like say you love that kind of stuff. That's why nobody knows that about me in my real life other than like my husband. But I don't even care anymore. I'm 32. I love kawaii and I love cute and rainbow and pink and all the adorable stickers. It's a milk carton. There's more in here. Love it. Thank you, Amber. You sweetheart. Okay, Christmas gifts from my husband. Number one, the Veronique Injanger, French. Fables and Fairy Tales cross-stitch book. It is so cute. There's so many cute ones. Let's see if I can show you one of my favorite ones. That just reminds me. I have a huge finish from 2022 that I've never shown on this channel because it's up in my under the bed box, literally under my bed. And it's huge. I've never shown it. And I just realized I forgot to bring it down today. This was a very off the cuff video. I did not prepare. So let me show you my favorite one. One of my favorite ones, if I can find it. This is taking a while. I don't want to show you the pattern. Well, where the heck is it? I want to show you. Oh, you look at this one, first of all. Where'd it go? I just lost it. I don't want to show you the chart. Hansel and Gretel. Look at that gingerbread house. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Don't be crappy, okay? I'm going to show you the pattern from a distance. It's Alice in Wonderland. It's Alice in Wonderland. If you know me, I love Alice in Wonderland. I have so many Alice in Wonderland patterns. That was my huge finish from the year, is the Owl Forest Embroidery Alice in Wonderland stitch along upstairs in my room next time. So cute. So that was very exciting. And then he also bought me, along with fabric that's not here for me to show you, a Foldy Go Daylight brand stitching lamp for retreats. I saw a bunch of stitchers at Stitch West this last year had this lamp, and we were in a room that was super dark. You could not see. It was so dark. And so it's like folds in this little case. It's heavy too. And then you, and it gets big. Is that as tall as it goes? I don't want to break it. And then you flip this thing around. And then when you're done, like it just takes up so little space. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I'm getting a cough bug going. So yeah, that was so exciting. Quickly, favorite things was another Christmas gift. It's this Nux. Ooh. It's all in French. It's a perfume body oil. So when it sprays, it's oily, and then you have to like rub it in your skin. It's French or something, I don't know. You got it on Amazon. It is so good. It smells so good. I don't really like super florally or fruity smells. I kind of like a more like woodsy or like a deeper smell. And that is very, it's not your grandma's musk. I can't even explain the smell. It's not fruity, it's not florally, it's just delicious. Okay, I'm sorry. Last favorite thing is my favorite needles of all time, which is the Tulip tapestry needles. They're from Japan. You can get them on 123. They're like $7, I think, for a container of, I don't know how many's in here, 10 maybe. And this is the number 25, which is like, between a 28 and a 26. Love it. Love it. Favorite needle ever. And that's all that I have for you today. It was kind of a mess. It's okay. We're jumping in 2023. I had to make the video. It's already the 4th. So I am going to continue watching and enjoying all of your whip parades and your pictures on Instagram. And thank you, by the way, for all of your lovely comments. I get so many wonderful comments, and I am absolutely horrible at responding to them. I read them and I think, oh my gosh. And then I just, distraction. I never respond to them. I'm so bad about it. I really need to be better about it because mean. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you get a great start to your new year, and I will see you the first week of February.